Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa and the time has come for the last part of my decluttering series. Today I will be tackling my eyeshadow palettes, every single one of them, and mascara, so this is part 2 of my eye product declutter. I have a whole playlist decluttering my entire makeup collection. I've been doing that over the past few months, so if you're in the decluttering mood, feel free to catch up on all those. But for now, let's roll up the sleeves, imaginary sleeves for me, and get to work and declutter some more makeup. Okay, so let's get started with mascaras. I think this is going to be an easier one than palettes, so let's just get it out of the way. This is a container where I keep all my mascaras in a tiny drawer. Okay, so this is everything that I'm going to be keeping, everything that I'm going to declutter. Let's talk about it. Okay, here are all the mascaras that I'm going to be keeping. First off, we have Glossier Lash Slick in brown. This one I just got like last month, so of course I'm going to be using it and I'm not going to declutter it. It's still pretty new. Love the brown. It's the only brown mascara I currently have, so of course we're keeping this one. I have this mini sample size of the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, which I already used up an entire tube of this, and it's so good. It's such a handy little mascara to have for travel. This Deck of Scarlet Big Lash Energy, it's a tinting mascara. I don't know how well it tints, if you know what I mean, but it is a really nice everyday mascara. I don't really talk about this much, and I don't hear anyone else talk about this much, but it is a good mascara, and I do enjoy it in my collection. The Maybelline The Colossal Curl Bounce Mascara is so good. I've repurchased this time and time again, I think 3 times already. It's really nice. It gives me the curl, but it separates the lashes at the same time. Unlike anything else, so nice, so affordable. Of course, I'm keeping it until I use it up. My Essence I Love Extreme Volume Mascara. If you've been here for a few videos at least, you know how much I love this one. It's so good. It is very volumizing. It's my, I think, most dramatic mascara, and I fucking love it. So of course, I'm not getting rid of it, and it's so affordable. Maybelline Sky High. This, oh my god, last year, or was it the year before, it had such a great run on social media. I don't hate this mascara, I don't love it, but I want to use it up. It's really good if I need something that's a little more waterproof and won't budge, but I do want to use it up. Merit Lengthening Mascara, such a good everyday mascara. I love the packaging, it's so pretty, but more than that, I love the formula. It's a tubing mascara, but it doesn't flake on me. It's easy to remove at the end of the day, and it just gives my lashes like that natural separation and a bit of length and curl. So Tower 28 Make Waves Mascara. This mascara, oh my god, so nice. Mine's running out, and I will for sure repurchase it because it's so good. It gives you either a natural look, or if you want to build it up, a more dramatic look. It's so easy to use. It's just so good. And then last but not least, I have the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. Also very nice. This went viral on TikTok maybe last year or a few months ago, and it's good. I like it. I like the other one better, but I bought this one a few months ago, so of course I'm gonna use it up because it is very nice. Now onto the mascaras that I'm getting rid of. The e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. Such a great mascara. I love it, but it smells bad. You know, I've had it for way too long. That's my problem with mascaras. I do tend to keep them longer than I should, so I'm not gonna put it anywhere near my eye. This L'Oreal Unlimited mascara is so unique. Like, it has like the little bendy thing for you to be precise with application. I haven't used it in so long, so it has to go. Glossier Lash Slick Original. I use this whole thing up. Love this mascara. It's so worth it, and I have the brown now, so I don't feel like I need to hold on to this one. There's literally nothing left in the tube, so it's gotta go. Next I have the Pixi Lash Lift 188. This is when Pixi was still Pixi by Petra, so you can see how old this is. It was very interesting. I loved it for my lower lashes. It's old, dried up, needs to go. Oh, the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara was a fucking favorite. Like, I love this so much. Repurchased it time and time again. As you can see, I love drugstore mascaras. This one was so good, and it also had like good ingredients for your lashes, which I don't know how well that works in makeup. I don't know if they make it anymore, but this one's just so old, it needs to go. This freaking Etude House Curl Fix Mascara. I got this so long ago, like it should be a crime for me to keep it here, and it doesn't even want to focus. I tried it on once, it does not come off. This is literally, if you have really stubborn straight lashes, you can use this. I should never put this on my eye ever because it's so hard to remove. Did not love it, but I did love the color. That's kind of why I bought it, but you know what? I don't know why I held on to it. It needs to go. And lastly, I have the Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. Really loved this mascara. Really good at lengthening and volumizing. It was a good formula. I really enjoyed it. Didn't use it up, but it's a little bit too old now. Okay, so this is how the mascara drawer is looking. I feel like good, great. Everything fits perfectly. I can see everything, and I feel like I downsized at least half. Moving on to palettes, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see everything because of the angle, and I'm trying to make everything fit in the frame, but it's not working out. So these are all the neutrals, okay? Let's get started. Okay, so here we are. Everything I'm gonna be keeping, products I'm definitely getting rid of, and then I have a few on trial that I don't know if I can like let go. Let's talk about what I'm keeping first, and then we'll make our way through the rest. Starting off with the Rowan eyeshadow palette in 75 degrees. Really love this palette. It is just filled with these like very nice shimmery shadows, and I just really love these go-to glitters. They're not super messy, and I love the colors as well. So of course I'm keeping it, and I'm probably gonna be busting it out real soon. This Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette, I just love so much. I've had this for years. These are all mattes, very buttery eyeshadows. I reach for this all the time when I want just like a really nice brown look. Love the formula. I hope they still make this because it's such a great palette and everyone should have it, in my opinion. I love it. So underrated, so good. The Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat, another good palette. I really like having these smaller palettes for whenever I'm traveling. These are really nice shades. I don't really use this ever. So you might be like, why would you be keeping that? Because I might need it someday, okay? They're very easy to create looks with and easy to take everywhere with me because it's so small. Like, it's the size of my hand, so it's, you know, it's really tiny. I'm also keeping this Pat McGrath Mothership Sublime Bronze Temptation palette. This was limited edition a while ago. It's a little busted. My mom got this for me one Christmas, and it was my first Pat McGrath palette ever. Fucking love the shadows. The shimmers are beautiful, very metallic and pigmented, and the mattes are also great. So of course I'm not getting rid of this one. You can't get it anymore, and it's so gorgeous, and it has sentimental value. Juvia's Place palettes are also so fucking good. This is the Nubian by Juvia's, and it's just a standard, like, it has browns, but it has some fun shades as well. You can do so much with this. Juvia's Place eyeshadows are unreal, and for the price, they're unbeatable, honestly. The best of the best. Same goes for the Warrior palette. Another one by Juvia's. Oh, this one has just browns and like bronzy shades, and I freaking love this so much. You can do a lot with it. If you have deeper skin, all of these like darker shades would look so good on you. And I love that you have, you know, your 3 mattes that are very basic. You can do so much with it and then play with the rest. Of fucking course, I'm not getting rid of my Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette. This is my palette obsession. I haven't taken the thing off the mirror, but I love this palette so much. Great shades, soft, easy to use, and the shimmers, oh, if you've been here since I got this, I haven't shut up about it, and I feature it a lot, so I love her so much, and I'm never getting rid of her. Same goes for my Natasha Denona Biba palette. I don't reach for this one as much as the other one because these are more like out there shades, not as neutral. Like, you have your neutrals, but then you have, you know, like something's a little bit more fun over here. You have the grays and the blacks and everything. The shadows are so good and very easy to use. Such a great staple eyeshadow palette, and I love that it's neutral, but you also get like a mix of fun. And then I have this little Makeup Forever palette that is just like a magnetic palette. I'm gonna keep it down here because it's really heavy. And I have a mix of very cool eyeshadows. I have a lot of Makeup Geek eyeshadows over here. Shout out if you remember Makeup Geek. I also have some ColourPop single shadows in here. So many beautiful shades in here. Do I reach for this? Not nearly enough. Should I go through these and see which eyeshadows I should keep and which I should get rid of? Maybe, but I will not be doing that because I love these and they need to be pulled out more because they're so good, and I have such a good array of fun and neutral shades. So of course, I'm keeping all these. Sorry, these are staying. Now let's move on to what I'm going to be getting rid of. Talking about C palettes, I have this one by Sephora with some random shades. I don't know where these are from, actually. I really don't. Maybe they're Morphe. They're really good single shadows, really nice, but I find that I didn't even remember I had these, so that's not a good sign. And they're fairly new, fairly untouched, and very good quality. So I think someone else, friends and family, can benefit from this one. I have this ColourPop X's and O's palette, which is full of just really nice, warm shades. This is my problem. I love all the palettes, but I don't really ever use them. I just never reach for it, and I think someone else might love it a lot more than me. I am finally parting ways with my Kat Von D Monarch palette. I think that is the name of this. You can literally see me right there. This palette. So many memories with this palette. It's the first palette I ever fell in love with. I used to love this so much. The colors were so unique. You had your cool tones, but you had a few warm tones as well. I cannot believe I'm getting rid of it, but I have not reached for this in over 3 years, I think. Nobody should be putting this in their eyes, but this is the end of an era, okay? Another end of an era with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I did not know they don't make this anymore. They literally do not make this anymore. And I think that is so sad because this palette revolutionized the industry. Like, it still smells like chocolate. I used to love this so much. I look at this and it doesn't really inspire me anymore. It's more of a nostalgia that I feel for it. And I still love the way it smells, but I haven't reached for this and it's very old, so it needs to go. Lastly, I have this Morphe Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I mean, it's nice, okay? Really nice shades. I love this green, but again, never reach for this. I feel like I have these shades in other palettes, and they're not shades that I usually use, so it needs to go to a better home. And then onto the palettes that are on trial. These are so, oof, I love, but I don't know if I should be keeping them. The Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette. Such a gorgeous palette, okay? Look at all these peaches. I cannot with this. It's so nice. Have I used it in the past 3 years? I have not. I am ashamed. But I don't really use eyeshadow anymore, so that's why I'm like, oh, battling. Like, I'm already keeping so much that I don't need. And I don't know if I should keep this one. What do you guys think? It's so pretty. Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you're an OG YouTube person, you know. This is a classic, and I used to love it so much. Is it old? Yes. Have I reached for it? No. But the nostalgia, man, it's keeping me and this one tethered. Like, oof. I love it, but I don't know if I should keep it. Like, I don't use it. Realistically, I shouldn't, but I feel like I should, you know? Urban Decay Naked Heat Palette. I don't own another palette like this one. You guys see all the neutral palettes that I'm keeping? Not a lot of them have these shades. And I feel like this is so unique, like such a unique palette. And the shades just work so nicely together. They're so high quality. Again, pretty nostalgic. It's the only naked palette that I still own. We'll see in the next few weeks. And then lastly, I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I battled to get this, and now it's so banged up, like it's broken, as you can see. And I have used and abused these shades, but oh my god, this is so nice. Again, doesn't exist anymore, which is such a crime. This was a classic, and I battled for like over a year to actually get it because everyone wanted this and it was sold out everywhere. What do I do? What should I do? Like, I don't use this at all, but I love it. It's a piece of history, okay? I don't know if I should get rid of it. Okay, so this is how the drawer is looking right now. So much better, a lot less mess. There might be a few other palettes joining in a few weeks if I decide I should keep a few of the on trial. But yeah, it's not a lot. It's basically all the neutral palettes that I reach for on a daily basis, plus a few that I just simply cannot get rid of. But it's not bad. And now we move on to all the colorful palettes. I think I have even more colorful palettes than I do neutrals, so this is just gonna be so much fun. Let's go through these. Okay, I am not doing so hot on this one. These are all the palettes that I'm keeping. It's a stack. This is everything I'm getting rid of, so just 2 for now. And then I have 2 products on trial, 2 palettes on trial. Okay, let's start off small. This is the Rare Beauty Confident Energy palette. I don't know if they make this anymore, but this is a beautiful, beautiful palette. Has beautiful shades. The greens I love. I'm keeping this mainly for the greens and also because when I did a look with this palette on my Instagram, I was reposted by Rare Beauty, okay? My eyes were on the Rare Beauty Instagram page. So yeah, this holds really special memories for me. Again, I have another Pat McGrath Mothership Subversive Levy and Rose palette. You can no longer get this, but it looks like this. The shades are so nice, so unique, like very, very unique shades. Love the purples, love the pink. Again, don't ever reach for this because it is very out there. It's so, so nice. Pat McGrath just does everything right. I cannot like part ways with a Pat McGrath palette. That should be illegal, so I will not do it. Lizzie McGuire and ColourPop collaboration, What Dreams Are Made Of palette. Of course I'm not getting rid of this ever. Are you kidding me? It's a collector's item, dare I say, and it's so good. I love the shades as well. Like I have used this quite a bit, especially the pink and the green shades. So, so nice. I love this so much. Of course, I'm never gonna get rid of it. Same goes for my Urban Decay Electric palette. This was just an era. Like, oh my god, it's so good. I love the shades so much. They're so unique. So insane. A lot of these are more pigments than eyeshadows, so they're very intense. You can't get this anymore. Again, collector's item. Mine is broken, but that's fine because this is so good, and I just can never part ways with it. I also have this like random C palette with some Inglot eyeshadows, and they're all very nice. You can see their gradients, so you can use the different gradients or mix them all together. I really like these. I don't really reach for them ever, but they're like, you know, basic colors that I might use someday. I don't want to get rid of these, even though I rarely ever reach for them. You see my problem, right? Up next, the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. Another Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette that I love. Some of these shades don't perform all that great because the colors are very tricky to formulate. But all the shimmers work gorgeously. You have so many fun, unique shades up here that I love. Again, don't reach for this nearly enough, but I just love it. Yet another Pat McGrath palette. This is the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey palette. This came out a few years ago in the holiday season. This was a limited edition. You guys know I love this. From the moment that I bought it, I will never ever get rid of it. Like, I don't regret it one bit. I love all the shades in here. They're so cool because you have so many fun neutrals, like neutrals with a twist, and then you have super fun colors like the green one over there. You guys know I love. Everything's just great quality and beautifully made, so you're staying. And the last two are the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. This one, you guys, again, a piece of history it feels like. This palette changed my life. Again, so hard to get it, and once I did, I was so happy. Love the mix of shades here. I don't reach for this nearly as much as I should, but the eyeshadows are really great quality. I think you can still get this on Morphe.com, and it's like $40 for all these shades. And if you're a makeup artist or you just want a lot of variety for not a lot of money, I think this would be a great one. Speaking of collector's item, another Kat Von D product. This is the Maybe That Loca eyeshadow palette, and it's like a vinyl. And it is just so pretty. You have a few neutrals here, and then you have the literal rainbow. This is old. It was a Christmas collection like years and years ago. Okay, it's very, very old. Maybe I will not be putting this on my eyes anymore, but it's a collector's item, you guys. I love it so much. It just, it brings me back to simpler times when YouTube was just so fun and I was a literal teenager wanting to play and experiment with color. So yes, I will be keeping this mainly for nostalgic reasons, but wouldn't you? Onto the ones I'm getting rid of. I'm first getting rid of the Z palette with like random eyeshadows. I might just get rid of the random eyeshadows and like keep the Z palette. Just, I don't know what these are, where they came from. I didn't even know I had these, so that should say something. And then I have the Urban Decay Vice LTD Reloaded. But I got rid of this in my last declutter, and for some reason I didn't declutter it from the collection, so it stayed here. I love this. Like, these shades, super unique. I love them so much. I just do not reach for this at all, ever, and it's pretty old, so it just has to go. And then my two trial products are this Kiko Milano Active Fluo eyeshadow palette, which I don't know what I should do, because look at these neon shadows, okay? They're so cool. I have used this palette time and time again, and I love it. I don't know what to do with it though, because I do already have so many colorful eyeshadows that I feel like perform better than these do. I'm gonna be using this for the next few weeks and see what works. And then I have this ColourPop Golden State of Mind shadow palette. These are basically all glitters. So nice. Glittery everything. But I love this. Like, all of these have so much personality. A lot of them have like a duochrominess to them. I feel like they're perfect shadow toppers, but again, I never reach for them. So that should be a signal. I don't know what to do because I have nothing else like this in the collection. Okay, this is what the drawer is looking like. It still looks very, very full. It's crazy that I'm keeping so many like colorful palettes. I feel like I'm keeping more colorful palettes than neutral palettes. But these are just, they all hold a special place in my heart. And a lot of them I'm keeping for pure nostalgia, okay? Okay, so this is everything that I'm going to be keeping. All the mascaras I'm keeping, all the palettes I'm keeping. Definitely did not do as much progress as I did on other areas. I will say that. Mascaras, I did really well with mascaras. It was a lot easier with them as well because you're constantly repurchasing mascaras, so it's not that hard to let go of them. But for palettes, yeah, I don't buy as many palettes as I used to. I think the last palette I bought was the Makeup by Mario one, which was last year, at the end of the year. So I don't buy as much palettes anymore because I don't use as much anymore, which is crazy given that I'm keeping all of these. But yeah, this is my collection. I love it. And I've decluttered so much in the past few months that this needs to stay, okay? This needs to stay. And I feel like I still did a bit of progress. Like it wasn't totally a waste. These are all the products that are going to be on trial over the next few weeks or maybe even like month-ish because it's a lot of palettes that I have to use and assess. I might be getting rid of some more palettes here. I feel like at least one or two are leaving the collection from here. I love them too much, but I feel like I need to let some of these go, so I will keep you updated on this. And this is everything I'm getting rid of. Mascaras and the palettes. Not bad, okay? Some of these need to go to the trash because I just cannot put them on the eyes anymore. Some of these I feel like, you know, could go to a better home. I am sweating, but that's it. That wraps up today's video and the entirety of the Declutter series. Again, feel free to catch up on the rest if you haven't already, but I can't believe I'm done. Oh my god, I feel so good. I wanted to go out with a bang. I'm not sure if I was able to accomplish that, but nevertheless, I had fun. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this decluttering journey. I hope this was relaxing for you as it was for me. Sometimes it was a little stressful, but I love watching declutter videos, so I hope it was relaxing for you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and thank you. Just thank you so much for consuming my content, and I hope it delivers. If you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content, then make sure to subscribe. I'm uploading videos every single week, and I would love to see you back. But for now, this is goodbye. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Mwah.